And if you are coming across our channel for the first time, please do us a favor by liking our video and subscribing to our channel. Now I'm going to show you simple way how you can trade gold. As we all know, gold is a very volatile pair, and guys, what I caught on this is very massive, right? It's just simple as this. Okay, so what we just have to do is we know mark out our zone of support and resistance. It's very important on gold. Then when you mark out your support and resistance on your 1 hour or your 4-hour time frame, okay, but on this right now I actually use 1 hour to mark out my support and resistance. I think that's weekly. Sometimes I use the 15-minute to mark out support and resistance. So when price go to a particular resistance or support, that is when we want to see the reaction of the price at that particular zone, right? We want to see the price at that particular zone. So I took this trade. I don't know, my previous video, I don't know if I posted it on YouTube. I think I posted it, right? When I saw this break of structure on this zone, right, then I marked this as my demand zone. So when I got here, if you scale down to the lower time frame, like the 15-minute time frame, right, like the 15-minute time frame, right, you can see that price actually would form this kind of rising wedge, right? But if you don't want to look at that, you see something like this. You see something like let me mark. Most important thing is you want to know what price is doing at a particular support and resistance. You want to see something like a change of character like this. So I actually took this trade, although I set a buy limit on this, but if you miss that entry on the buy limit, you can also take your trade from this zone, right, knowing that this is a change of character. Then that was the first entry I did. Then yesterday again I also entered this when I saw this, and look at what happened, bro. It's massive. Gold is crazy, man. So what am I expecting we buy from right now? You can see I'm expecting for price to come back to an area of value on the 15-minute, right? I want to see some kind of wave. So I'm expecting to see some kind of a retracement, right? A retracement right there, just like that, coming down to this level before we look for what price is going to do, because at this zone I want to see some kind of reaction, right? I want to see some kind of reaction at that zone. Reaction like I want to see it giving me reaction like this, right? Before you now look for what? I want to see a reaction, look for a buy from that zone. That's what I'm expecting at that zone, right? But sometimes price may be funny sometimes, right? Price may be funny sometimes. It will just because this is gold. Gold is very volatile. Because if you don't follow up with gold, you are going to lose so many entries, right? You are going to lose so many entries because gold is very volatile, and because sometimes price will just come and form a particular level right here, just go down. Then this way you'll be looking for your buy, then to the upside, because that is for gold. Gold is very volatile, so sometimes you don't wait. So that's why you need to be very, very vigilant when trading gold, because most times if you don't follow up with gold, you are going to lose the movement. Before you know, the movement is gone and you are left behind. Okay, so that's just what I trade, right? If you understand this, it's as simple as that. The way I trade all the time, I do tell people, first of all, you have to go to your 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, right? Go to the 1 hour time frame. Let me say this is trading is simple. Just maybe you are just scared of maybe entering the market, although most times it fails, but patient win the race. Now let's say we are in the uptrend. We have this. Now where am I supposed to take it back? I'm waiting for price. Now I'm waiting for price to come back to this level, right? I want to see what price will do at this level. And when price get to this level, I don't just want to buy. These are the areas I'm looking for buys, right? Because we are in uptrend, we are breaking structure. So first of all, the first zone you are targeting is here. Then if you go to a lower time frame, you may see some support, or you wait for price to come down to here. But most times, let me draw this. Now let me see. Price are broken out of this zone. Now this is the first target I'm looking at. What price is going to do? If price is going to continue from there, then this is another target I'm looking. Maybe around this zone. There may be a area of support or demand. I want to look at what price is going to do there. If price did not give me what I'm seeing, what I want to see there, I'm still waiting till price is what price is going to do. But if price broke out from that level, right? If price break out from that level, let me use then if price broke out from this level, then you know that price is about to change direction, right? So you may just see something like this, then before you look for what maybe is the structure I'm talking about, right? Before you take your sell on the lower time frame, you understand? So that's just it. And that is what happened right here, right? That's what happened right here. If you look at this one now, right? Let's say let me go to the 15 minutes lower time frame resistance. This is what actually happened. Even look at price break structure right here on this 15 minutes. Then what am I looking at? I'm looking up for price to come back. You see that when price come back to this zone, when price came back to this zone, right? Price came back to this zone, it gives me this W pattern. But most times, I don't like trading W pattern. You know why? Because most times it fails, so I don't like trading. But so I need to wait for a break of structure. This is what happened. So I mark this. If you want to take a trade from there, you just mark this zone. Set your buy limit there. Set your buy limit at this zone, right? Put your stop loss here. Then go for like 1 to 2. Use 18, right? Just go for like 1 to 2. At this zone, you are out already from the market. You understand? At this zone, you are out of the market already, right? Then price went to that zone. And what are we expecting? We are still expecting price to do that same thing at this zone. We are still expecting price to do that at this zone because that's the resistance. But what happened? Price did not give us that structure, so it broke out. Then as it broke out, we are waiting for it at this zone, right? And when it gets here, look at what happened. It gives us this movement and we take a buy. Now this become what? A resistance, because you already know we're in an uptrend, so we are looking for opportunity to buy. Then this is an uptrend. Then we mark out these levels of resistance. I'm using my mobile phone. You can also use your mobile phone to mark this level of resistance. When price gets here, look at what price they give us that reverse head and shoulder at the resistance zone. This head and shoulder can form at any particular zone, right? But you want to mark it at a particular resistance zone. Sorry, price give us let me mark it. Let me show you the pattern that you are looking for at a particular support and a resistance. Price get to this zone, give us this structure on our lower time frame, right? This is where I actually took another entry even before the breakout. I took it, put my stop loss. I want to see gold move crazy.